Hi guys, good afternoon to all. Welcome to this channel about jobs. In this video, I'm going to sharing about a requirements. It's a latest requirements from German. I hope many of candidates are looking for a job in German because so many candidates have the dream country and it's a high economical strong country and it's a very beautiful city, beautiful country to live and work. So I hope so many candidates and my viewers or my subscribers will like and this information will be helpful and needful for them. So let's start. In this video, I will show you and I will tell you and I will share you what is the requirements from German and what is the positions, the requirements, what is the conditions, everything details. So let's start. You can see here work in German, events and communications officer German. The position is events and communications officer. If you are interested to work in these positions, so please keep watching this video up to end, and I hope this information will be needful for your careers. So you can see here events and communications officer ICLEI, the organization name, local governments for sustainability German. The website is devnetjobs.org. So if you are looking to more information about these requirements, you can visit these websites. So you can see here officer events and communications started date 1st June 2019. That means you have to apply now, and if you will get success from interview, they will process your visa and details everything, and they will provide the sponsor letter through which you can process and apply the work visa. Then you can join from 1st June 2019. Duration until 31 December 2020. Normally, every company they are hiring as candidates and they provide a work permits for 1 year. So probably it will be extend or it will be um, increase your 1 year more to work in German as per your performance. So you can see here deadline for applications 25 February 2019, but they are mentioned that they are accepting the applications. So my hope up to June 1st they select and they um, categorize the candidates you can apply. So you can see here ICLI local governments of sustainability is a network of 1500 plus cities, towns and regions. So this is some information about the organizations you can see before you apply for these jobs, and you should know what is the organization and what is the background of these organizations. So some details I would like to share you about the organizations. ICLEI, local governments of sustainability, is a network of 1500 cities, towns and regions worldwide that are dedicated to sustainability development. It has 15 officers servicing its members while developing innovative projects and events, and is an international not-for-profit association and network received as the international representative of cities for sustainability. The European Secretariat is based in Freiburg, German. So this is a place in German. The European Secretariat of ICLI local governments of sustainability seeks to fill the positions of an officer, event and communications within its communications and member relations team. So as you can see here, this is a high profile and high scale jobs. So I hope you understand what is the requirements, what is the capacity, what is the talent required for these jobs. So they mention some information about the organizations. You should read it carefully from the descriptions under the video before you apply for these jobs. So let's come to another positions. They mention this is the all details about the organizations. You can read it carefully. Then next point is task and responsibilities. What is the responsibilities or work functions for these positions? Organizations of events from large-scale conferences of 1,000 participants to small-scale workshops and trainings, and implementations of communications activities within projects, including the following tasks. So they mention some points. What is the responsibilities for these jobs, for these positions? Point number one, related to events, participants, requirement and management, program developments, speakers communications, website management, promotion, development, and wide scale disseminations of announcements, conference, staff planning, reporting. Point number two, coordinate specific projects and event activities with external partners and hosts. Point number three, support the management of external consultants such as designers. So my suggest you should have to read it carefully, all each and every points for what is the responsibility or what is the work functions for these positions. So I am describing you very shortly because the video will be long. That's why I'm describing you just few points. You have to read it carefully, all points from the descriptions. So next point is skills and qualifications. This is very important point. What is the requirements for apply these positions? Point number one, academic degree in communications, marketing, political science, sustainability, events, tourism. That means you should have a degree in this field. Point number two, at least 2 years of experience in an events communication roles. Point number three, experience within sustainable events management will be advantageous. Language, native or near native English. Further language, welcome. Ability to be self-organized within a complex team, excellent communications and interpersonal skills. Excellent organization skills with ability to work on variety of tasks, events, projects simultaneously to a high standard, prioritizing multiple tasks and meeting deadline in an independent manner. Next point, fully computer literate with advanced knowledge of MS Office web editing software. Typical of other, that means it's a very high qualified and very high skilled jobs. So please read it carefully, each and every point. You should have the capacity, you should have the talent to apply for these jobs. Confident manner when acting externally, a quick learner and team player with a positive attitude is ideally suited to these positions. Knowledge of and experience in the field of sustainable development is desirable. So this is the important points, important informations. What is the requirements to apply for the positions as a events and communications officers? So my request and my suggest, go to the descriptions under the video. Please read it carefully, all each and every points. Then it will be easy to apply for these jobs. Next point is conditions. What is the conditions to apply for these jobs? Point number one, limited contract until 31 December 2020. Extension possible. I already told you each and every position, every requirement, and depending upon your performance, they can extend your visa. You can work more year by years. Point number two, 80 to 100% contract with a gross salary according to officer in ICLI salary grid in the active 40,800 euro to 44,400 per annum euro. So place of work, ICLI European Secretariat, Freiburg, Germany. They already mentioned the locations, the office names, the organization names in German. Working hours, 40 hours per week, 6 weeks of paid leave per annum. You have to work 40 hours per week and 6 weeks of paid leave per annum. Per annual, you will get a leave 6 weeks. Working language, English. Readiness for frequent travel. Applicants must, due to legal reasons, hold European citizens or valid European residence permit and a valid German work permit. Applicants not meeting these conditions can unfortunately not be considered. So this is very important points. They need a European citizen qualified or documents. So still they also hiring out of European or out of countries candidates. You have to apply by their sending their process, by sending your emails. So so don't worry for that. They know that they also apply and they also accept the out of country citizens. So but what is the requirement, what is the basic requirements and basic needs they mention? Don't worry for that. You have to send your CV and cover letters to this email ID. This is the applying process. So you can see here the conditions. What is the conditions to apply for these jobs? You will get this salary, the job location will be this, and you have, they mention you have a European citizenship or valid UE residence permit. That means they want a work permit from any European country. So don't worry for that. So many candidates from out of country already applied and they also applying now. You can apply if your qualifications, your experience will be suitable for you. They also provide you the work permit from there. So don't worry for that. So you can apply by sending your CV to this email ID. This email ID is in the description. So you can collect from them and you can send your CV and cover letter. I hope you know what is the cover letter. If you don't know what is cover letter, You can search on Google how to make a cover letter to apply for a job in work in German. You can get some formats. Acting to that formats, you have to make your cover letters with CV. So, including CV and cover letters, you have to share in this email ID. They mentioned that be aware the applicants are reviewed continuously upon arrival. Therefore, application as soon as possible is advisable. That means you have to send your CV and cover letters very soon. For more information, you can visit this website. Please note this email ID, sorry, websites you can visit. So I would like to highlight to you these websites. You can visit these websites about these requirements, and you can get more information about these positions. So you can see here they mention also some adding additional informations about this organizations. ICLEI Europe's hiring policy is geared to ensure that a organization hires employee without regard to their race, color, religion, national origin, citizenship, age, sex, marital status, socio-economics, background, sexual orientations. ICLI policy is that applicants for employment and career progression and are considered slow in the basis of their qualifications and competencies. So my suggestion, if you have the qualification, you have the experience related to these events and communications officers, don't be late. You have to do only that is you have to send your CV and cover letter to this email ID. Once your CV will be shortlisted for interview, they will call you by your numbers which is given in the resume on CV, or you can get emails to for appointment to get and attend the interview dates. So next come to the another positions, communications officer in German. This is also a very high profile and high skill jobs in German. The same organization, same place to work. Officer communications. The position is communication officer. Started at 1 May. It will started very soon. So please don't be late to apply. Duration to 5 years until 31 October 2021. I already told you it's depending upon the company or the depending upon the organizations how many years they will provide the work permit. Don't worry for that. So in this information they mention the same information about the organizations ICLI. You can see here I already told you in the above informations. So my suggest this is some information about the organizations or employer who provide you the jobs. So please read it carefully from the descriptions under the video. So next point is task and responsibilities to work as a communication officer. So what is the responsibilities to work as a communication officer? They mention many points. I will describe few points. Develop, implement and monitor project communication strategies and plans in line with the relevant project work plans. So point number one is the responsibility, the main work function is to develop, implement, and monitor project communication strategies and plans in the line with the relevant projects work plans. Point number two, develop, produce, and disseminate effective communications products, including project websites with a web developer, social media, newsletters, video scripts, and marketing materials. Point number three, maintain and further develop media relations for projects as well as for ICLEI. Create and edit copy for websites, vouchers, reports, press releases, and other publications. So this is few points. What is the responsibilities for these jobs as a communication officers? So you should read it carefully from the descriptions. My suggest and my request again and again, before you apply for these jobs, please get all information, each and every point. So next point is skills and qualifications. This is very important point. I already told you to apply for a job we should know what is the requirements to apply for these jobs. This is the requirements to apply for these jobs. Point number one, academic degree in communications, political science, sustainability of or marketing. Point number two, at least 2 years experience in communication role. Point number three, fully fluency in English, oral, written, further language welcome. Point number four, good organizational skills with the ability to work on variety of projects simultaneously to a high standard, prioritizing multiple tasks and meeting deadlines in an independent manner. Point number five, excellent communications and interpersonal skills, ability to write in a range of styles, precisions, and ability to be self-organized within a complex team. So they mention few points to apply for these jobs, what is the requirements, what is the qualification needs, what is the skills they need. You have to read it carefully. Next, conditions. What is the conditions to apply for these jobs? Point number one, limited contract duration 2 to 5 years until 31 October. Point number two, 80 to 100% contract with a gross salary according to project officer. As I already told you in the above information, above requirements, this is the same conditions. You can read it carefully. Place of work, same ICLEI European Secretariat Freiburg, German. Working hours 40 hours per week, and 6 weeks per paid leave per annum. So it is as per as it's the same to same the conditions. So you should have to keep in mind before you apply for these jobs. So next, come to how to apply, including CV and cover letters. You have to send this email ID. So don't worry about the applying date, and don't worry about the European citizens or work permit, because they need out of citizen, out of country candidates. You can apply. So many candidates I have seen already applying. So if you are have the qualifications, you have the experience, you have the capacity, then the work permit and the conditions is no importance if you have the proper qualifications and the proper experience to apply for these jobs. So you can see here they also mention the same informations. So finally, I would like to tell you, if you are interested to work as a events and communications officer, you have to read it carefully. This is the first step. After you read it carefully, second step is you have to prepare your CV and cover letter. The third step is you have to send your CV and cover letter to this email ID. Once your CV will be shortlisted, they will contact you for interview. Once you get success in interview, they will guide you how to get sponsor letter, how to apply for visa, how to payment embassy fees, how to process work permit, and how you can go to German with jobs. So this is the same process and genuine process to get a job in German without wasting up money and without wasting up time. So this is the same process. If you want to work as a communications officer, you have to prepare your CV and documents, and you have to send in this email ID. Don't worry about the date, and don't worry about the European citizen or work permit documents, because if you have the capacity, you have the capability to apply for these jobs, you can apply. Don't worry. I am telling you again and again, don't need to tense about the dates and about the European citizen documents, because I have already seen so many candidates from out of European citizens already applying, and they are hoping to get a response from the organizations. So finally, I would like to tell you many thanks for your valuable time, and I am sure I am sharing a very important information to you. It's a very high professional and high skills jobs. So don't be late. First step, I already told you, you have to do that. You have to read it carefully, all the informations. Second step is you have to prepare your CV and cover letters. Third step is you have to send your CV and cover letter to this given email ID. So I hope this information will be needful for your careers. So don't be late. Please, I request and I suggest you go to the descriptions, collect these informations, read it carefully, and prepare your CV and cover letter, and send your CV and cover letter to the given official email ID. Then I am sure if you have the qualifications and the experience, you have the proper capacity to apply for these jobs. Obviously, you will get a response from the employer, and you can attend the interview, and you can get a sponsor letter, and you can get a job in German, and you can move to German with a jobs. So don't be worried, don't be nervous. Try again and again. I am sure if you try again and again, if you concentration your aim, you can get a job in German and can move a German. So this information I am sharing with you because I don't want you go to any consultancy and you go to any agent and you will face some frauds. So my request and suggest, go through genuine process. This is a genuine process. So finally, many thanks. In the next video, I will share with you a latest openings and new jobs from another country. So please stay with me. God bless you. Bye bye.